Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another episode of VGIW, and we're starting off with a big one right here, figuratively and literally. We've got the undefeated Brutus Armstrong taking on RCW's Albin Bicek, who is a 7-foot-tall giant. He's nicknamed the Summit. We've been seeing him around town here on the VGIW channel, you know, while RCW is currently under its latest hiatus, you know. We're actually, little word on the street is apparently, whilst RCW is getting itself prepared for 2K26, we're going to be seeing a bit more than usual. Now, if you're not familiar with the VGIW channel, RCW has always seen VGIW as a second home. There are wrestlers who have been around since episode 1 of VGIW who technically have roots in RCW, the likes of VVC, the Phantom, and so on. But it's got to the point now where they're just as much VGIW as they are RCW, and that's just because RCW can't upload or stream all the time. And whilst they're hoping to make a grand return in 2K26, you know, the Great Orc is, you know, having words with the different leaders of the VGIW channel, the board for VGIW, Eric Schwartz II for Monday Night Law coming to 2K, you know, coming in 2K26. And so, you know, Curtis Burton from GHK, and for the time being at least, it might be we'll start seeing an increased amount of RCW wrestlers, at the very least in the short term. Anyway, in fact, in our main event tonight, we're going to be seeing another of their newer acts. Oh! And Albin, one of the new acts to RCW, has already been impressing, so I'm curious to see who the Great Orc has coming to showcase RCW here on the VGIW channel. Albin might have bitten off more than he could chew, though, taking on Brutus Armstrong. Of course, I can see the idea. What a showcase it'd be for RCW if they, you know, if Outrage Combat Wrestling Original could break the undefeated streak of Brutus Armstrong. But Brutus Armstrong has been undefeated for 7 years here on the channel. Oh, that did it, though. Look at the cut there from that chop to the skull. Brutus has won over 120 matchups. Genuinely a force of nature. Oh man, that's really, like, done some damage. You can see that Brutus rolls to his side because he's checking the blood there. Good lord. And oh my god! That's a 7-foot giant right there. And he's going for another shot? Oh my god, no way. He's a younger giant, so he's still got, you know, he's still going to be on the higher end of mobility, similar to the likes of, you know, the Monster. You know, so we're seeing someone who's got the size, the strength, and a little bit of that agility right now. This is Albin at the absolute peak of that summit. Oh man. And Brutus starting to fight back now. Oh, going for a suplex. Oh, and dropping down there. Again, look at that nasty cut, though, that Albin managed to do to the undefeated. That is nasty. Look at that. Right above the eyebrow, and now with a crimson mask. Brutus Armstrong, you know, he can't afford to take these newcomers from Outrage Combat Wrestling lightly. If you're not aware, Outrage Combat Wrestling is a sister channel to VGIW. That's what I like to call it. It's made by a good friend of mine who's been around with VGIW since the very beginning. You know, I've mentioned it many times before. You know, we do collabs with likes of Shockwave Sports. We're open to more collabs in 2K26. The friendship and working relationship we have with Outrage Combat Wrestling is, you know, just so interconnected. That's why I call them sister channels, because you'll see so many VGIW wrestlers on Outrage Combat Wrestling, and vice versa. To the point where several wrestlers are just as much one as they are the other. Oh, Brutus with a Brutus ball. It's been a while since we've seen that. And that was the move that helped him win the world title. 1, 2. But Albin not going down. Brutus, for instance, over in Outrage Combat Wrestling, has actually gone on to win, tag title gold with Byron Jackson over in Outrage Combat Wrestling in the past. Oh, man. And Outrage Combat Wrestling is also part of the reason why Adrian Baldwin holds the record for 4 titles held at once here on the VGIW channel. Oh, man, that bear hug is cinched in tight here. Adrian Baldwin, for the record, at one point was GHK World Champion, VGIW GHK Trios Champ, ORCW Syndicate Champion, and Kitsune Kingdom Legends Champ. 3 of those belts come from the VGIW channel, but that Syndicate title from Outrage Combat Wrestling was part of what helped, Adrian to become a record setter. Oh man, now look at this right here. Brutus picking apart Albin here. And now, is this the end for Albin Bicek? No, that move put away the Giant Herman! Oh my god! Maybe a warning shot. This may end the match, but if you keep this up, youngster, if you keep this up, rookie, then I'm gonna take you out just like I took out the old man. Oh my goodness. Brutus Armstrong still undefeated. A major win right there. And Brutus, like I said, 7 years undefeated and still no signs of being stopped. Here we go now. Time for the next match. Jade Stone takes on Takara Matsuyama. Takara Matsuyama recently, made a statement by winning the Women's Regal Rampage match. Now, Takara Matsuyama is already a legend of professional wrestling over in Japan, has been a multi-time Kitsune Kingdom Women's World Champion. In fact, I'm just pulling up the records as we speak. Oh my goodness, what's Jade Stone doing? Oh my god! If there's someone who's going to be able to match Takara's brutality, it would be Jade Stone. Jade Stone, more recent wrestler on the scene, came about in WWE 2K22 for the channel, and has been laying waste to wrestlers ever since. Holy cow! That was incredible right there. Anyway, as I was going to say, Takara Matsuyama, over the course of her career, has been a 2-time TTW Ladies Champion and a 7-time Kitsune Kingdom Women's World Champion. Has never held the VGIW Women's World Championship, though. Oh, no, not the forehead! Oh, man. Takara Matsuyama has spent many years, decades even, of her career harassing wrestlers. Even in recent times, I remember when she competed in the World League tournament, took the mask of luchador Reina Vibora and desecrated it. That became a whole thing where Reina Vibora had to fight, to basically ensure that Takara couldn't keep using it, because Takara just kept wearing the desecrated mask to mock Reina. And the only reason I think that it wasn't like Reina had done anything either. I think Takara Matsuyama, for decades, has just enjoyed, her, just the power she has over other wrestlers. Her style in that ring, she's never, she's not the one who's going to be doing crazy high-flying stunts. So even as she gets older, she doesn't have to rely on a level of agility that's going to wane over time. She's relying on that strength that, even to this day, still seems to be with her. Oh, man. And you can see there, Takara just picking at Jade Stone here. Like taking the wings off a fly. Jade Stone probably is stronger overall, but Takara has the experience. Oh my god, what a forearm. Didn't take Takara off the feet though. But look at that, did enough to allow for an easy arm drag. And now Jade Stone climbing up to the middle. Whoa! Launching there off the top. Jade Stone has a lot to prove and wants to do so by beating Takara here. Right to the face. And Takara Matsuyama's back up for more. Boom! Driving Takara face first. Jade Stone there needs to take a breather. Remember, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon a lot of the time. Especially when you're fighting a 9-time world champion. You're not winning that quickly, so you got to make sure you don't burn yourself out here. Flaming heck, a diving headbutt. There really isn't anything Jade Stone won't do in order to come out on top. Oh, look at that! And that's the kind of rule bending and limit pushing that Jade Stone is known for. Oh, wait, here we go. Look at this, watch this! Oh! My God! You don't want stones pelted at you from up above. My word, Jade Stone taking on the legend in a surprising display here. I'm not used to Takara Matsuyama being on the defensive like this. But so far, Jade Stone seems to have this well and truly in hand. Nice beatdown so far. Look at this. Twisting the arms. Oh, that is great stuff there. And wait a minute. Oh! What? Great work there. Oh, God, that huge forearm to the face. And is that a knockout shot? One. Only a 1 count. Oh, you could see there, Jade Stone. She doesn't want to let it... She hit it quickly. She doesn't want people to realise it's getting to her. But you saw for a split second the shock on her face. After everything she's been doing to Takara Matsuyama, the fact that it only led to a 1 count... Jade Stone certainly expected it to have done more overall damage. But this is another reason why Takara Matsuyama has been able to keep going as long as she has. She has got a durability that is second to none. You know, I think about some of the durable wrestlers, and a lot of the time they can be unkillable. Most notable on the men's side would be Donovan Hazard, who, you know, we speak about Regal Rampage, had, in my opinion, the best Regal Rampage performance of all time. Here we go now, pinfall. 1, 2, there's the kick out. And now, Jade getting back up once again. Maybe that... Oh no. I was about to say Jade maybe getting a bit more confident because she got a 2 count. I think any of that confidence just went away in an instant. Oh! Great quick reaction there by Jade Stone, but Takara right back up once again. Oh my God! Takara never saw that coming. I sure as hell didn't. And now, look at this. Oh! Blocking the forearm this time. Takara's getting wise to Jade's strategies here. And that's what you don't want here. If Takara's catching on, then that means you're going to run out of strategies. A kick out straight away there. I don't think Takara thought it would keep Jade down. I think Takara was giving Jade an out here. But Jade was never going to take that. Oh, look at this. Oh! My God, I did not expect that. That was a full capsule and a Stan Hansen Escalariat to follow. Takara Matsuyama came from, you know, Japanese wrestling, wrestles over in Kitsune Kingdom. And so must be probably very familiar with the works of Stan Hansen. Oh, Jade Stone, I think, wanted to put it away, but Takara not going to let that happen. Not like that. Oh, my goodness. And now to the side of the ring. This match has been full of all kinds of just insanity. And now slamming the arm down. Oh my goodness. And now, oh, look at this. Choking. Good God. How in the world? Takara Matsuyama. Remember, she's going to be fighting for the Women's World title at Hall of Glory. Jade Stone, despite her impressive athletic ability, her incredibly aggressive offense, She just can't seem to kill the legend. And Takara Matsuyama, while I have no doubt she's impressed by Jade Stone's level of aggression, she's like, you may have read from the book, but I wrote it. Oh no. No, not a fall away. Oh! Fall away slam. Jade Stone's back up though with a jumping clothesline right there. And now, back into the ring. Jade Stone ready to go here. And there with a headbutt. Oh, going for the legs, but there we see Takara Matsuyama back into this again and going for another pin. Is this another warning to Jade Stone? Jade still won't take it. Again, Jade's not going to give up that easily. If Takara Matsuyama wants to win, then, on her road to Hall of Glory, she needs to put Jade Stone away good and proper. My God, a pop-up headbutt. Is Jade Stone going to finally put the pieces together to put Takara away? Elbow strike to the midsection here. And now Takara Matsuyama with a sleeper hold! With a sleeper hold! Oh! Into a full-blown Kakina clutch! Oh my God. And that's it. It's too much. Jade forced to submit to Takara Matsuyama. Moving on now to a 4-way tornado tag team match. Now, I believe that after... Well, oh my goodness. Remember, our main event tonight involves another wrestler from Outrage Combat Wrestling. That man being known as Prince Bates. Prince Bates will be taking on a VGIW legend, The Crusher, in our main event. There's a DDT right there. So in our teams, we've got Helen and Amber Monroe, the two sisters working together in this one, of course. We've got... they're currently the United Team Champions. We've got the OG United Team Champions, Ash Davies and Minnie Taylor. We've got Pain and Malice. And we've got two legends teaming up here with the Queen, Sam Garrett, and Ms. Joyce Monroe. Look at Sam Garrett go. The Queen, despite being on the older end, still incredibly agile. Oh! Rib breaker right there. Ms. Joyce Monroe, the oldest wrestler on the VGIW roster. But still, that cunning, that smart is what's been keeping her going. Ms. Joyce Monroe now sliding to the side of the ring there, while Pain and Malice stand atop. Oh, Ms. Joyce Monroe back in the ring now. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Headbutt! And now, look at that, raking at the eyes. Oh my goodness. Oh! And another headbutt there. And oh my God, they're brawling on the outside. The Monroe sisters. What was Malice thinking there? The Monroe sisters, by the way, have just been absolutely dominant in the tag team scene. I've mentioned it before, but forget, best male tag champs, best female tag champs. I think the Monroe Dynasty are in contention of being one of the best tag champs, period. Easily up there with the likes of The Guild and Showtime. They've managed to become 5-time United Team Champions and currently seem to have a strong grip on those belts. It'll be interesting to see if anyone can take the belts from them at VGIW's event for February, the VGIW Super Show. Oh man, look at this. Oh my God, the Alabama Slam from Ash Davies. The Shark really showing no restraint here. When you're fighting the Shark, you don't want to test if the bark is worse than the bite. And now... I always wonder what it's like from Ms. Joyce Monroe fighting in the same match with her granddaughters here. There's got to be a lot of feelings. I was just thinking about, it's got to be weird fighting family, but now that I think about it, I wonder how it feels for Ms. Joyce Monroe to know that she's, sharing a ring, with, once intergender wrestling becomes a thing, she can realistically share a ring with 3 generations of Monroe. You know, there's her son-in-law, Boris Monroe, and her grandkids. And keep in mind, Helen Monroe currently dating Mark of the training center. So that is, that's 3 generations and 6 wrestlers. It makes the Monroes one of the most notable wrestling families in VGIW. Oh, man. Oh! We've got notable wrestling families throughout VGIW. There is the likes of the Constantine family, which, whilst maybe not bound by blood, was a lot of them were. It's a big group of children adopted by Hubert Constantine that have all gone into becoming professional wrestlers. And just by sheer numbers, they've become quite notable themselves. And of course, several of them would go on to great success, the likes of Exciting and Kevin, for instance. You've got the likes of... Oh my god, wait, no, hold on. Not to get the barricade! Oh my god! Oh! I think we're missing the lively logo after that one. That is horrific! From Amber Monroe! God, where was I? The Hagans. Another... Oh my god, no, not a next... Oh my god! These women are looking to really do harm to each other. The Hagans, of course, a smaller wrestling family, but of course you have David Hagan, a multi-time world champion, and his 2 kids, Daniel and Gertrude Hagan, both of which have gone on to become world champions themselves. And of course, maybe while not as big overall, you've got the Storms with Keith Storm, his son Aaron, and Aaron's wife Rebecca. You've got the Schwartz family with Eric Schwartz Sr. on the VGIW board, former TTW wrestler and world champ, and Eric Schwartz II, who is currently setting up Monday Night Law show on the VGIW channel. And yeah, safe to say there's a lot going on here in the world. Yeah, there's a lot. It's still very true that wrestling for a lot of people becomes a family tradition. Oh, look at this. Oh, God, into the steel steps there. Jesus, Webb, these wrestlers are killing one another. And this isn't even our main event. We got 2 more matches after this. Oh, man, Amber Monroe rushing at Minnie Taylor there. This is why you don't try this stuff at home, guys. Some of the moves in this match would, likely get you in a manhunt if you were to do it to anyone. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can see Miss Joyce Monroe getting back to her feet. Sam Garrett's just been laid out by Helen Monroe here. Oh, Minnie Taylor. Pan for pan, probably the strongest person on the women's roster. And look at her. Whoa! I thought we were going to showcase it, but just dumped Amber Monroe there. There's that lariat. And now Minnie Taylor is going to try and steal it. 2. Oh, she nearly did. Poison mist! Poison mist! Helen Monroe's been hit with the poison mist. Oh, my God. Oh, this match. Oh, is really heating up now. Oh, rushing over there. Good work by Payne to stop that one. And another DDT. Oh! And a swift kick to the face there. Helen Monroe making it clear this match is far from over. Minnie Taylor is looking to put this one away, though. Look at this. And a jackhammer! Back in the day, I would not have expected... Oh... Minnie Taylor and Ash Davies to do so well, but realistically, we were taking 2 wrestlers with so much potential and putting them together in a team. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. I used to call them oddball, but realistically, it makes so much sense why Minnie Taylor and Ash Davies would do so well. Ash Davies is just a great all-around. Minnie Taylor has that overwhelming strength. It just makes for a great combination. Oh my goodness. But the Monroes, for similar reason, have shown similar dominance. You got the technical prowess of Helen Monroe, the power of Amber Monroe. What a code-breaker right there from Sam Garrett. The fact that Queen can still keep going. Oh, wait a minute, that triangle choke. Ode to her grandmother, Ms. Joyce Monroe. And Joyce, she's not getting involved. Look at this. Ms. Joyce Monroe just watching on. I don't think she could do it. I don't think she could fight her granddaughters. As much as there may have been some turmoil between them recently, she couldn't do it. She's too proud of them. Well, it's time to move on to the next match now. It's a 5-way women's match. We've got show-stopping Billy, Ruby Bourne, Madison Keys, Bessie Constantine, and 5-time world champion Sophia Muller. Now, Madison Keys, has been the talk, along the locker room recently. Been, a traveling hardcore wrestler who's started to take root here on the VGIW channel. The thought is that, while she's obviously taken some time to, while it's been taking her some time to adjust to this new normal for her, the thought is that Madison Keys could be a real big shot here in the world of VGIW. Right now, though, oh, this is a trial by fire right now, being picked apart by Sophia Muller. Oh my goodness. And there we see grappling again and taken over to the ropes. Oh, here we go. Oh, the knee strikes. And down goes Madison Keys. I was talking earlier about Donovan Hazard and his incredible performance. Bessie Constantine has got one of the longest performances for any woman in Regal Rampage history, thanks to her stellar performance in Regal Rampage 3 several years ago in 2K22. Because of that, Bessie Constantine has already proven that she absolutely is going to stand the test of time. She's another one I should have mentioned when it came to durability. In fact, I knew she wasn't going to be beaten there because I've watched Bessie. She doesn't get taken out that easily. Oh no, Sophia Muller. High risk, but did not pay off there. Oh my goodness. A lariat! Meanwhile, Madison Keys taking that kendo stick to Ruby Bourne. In comes Billy from behind. Nice work there. Oh, Billy mocking Madison and Ruby here. Meanwhile, big suplex right there. Oh, God. Perfectly placed drop kick there. Ruby Bourne taking on Madison Keys and Billy. But might have been off more she could chew. Wait, Ruby Bourne throwing Madison into the ring. But no, wait, here we go. Backdrop. And now Madison going after Bessie Constantine. Oh, locking horns here. Oh, snap suplex. Oh, God. The referee getting caught in the crossfire here. Ref needs to get out of the way. Oh! First we get Madison getting thrown by Sophia. Then we get a huge kick, but look at this. Bessie Constantine can probably lift any woman in this roster. No, without breaking a sweat even. The Constantines may not be united by blood, but there's just a lot of similarities they have by the way that they were raised by Hubert. Oh my God! And that's led to some pretty damn rough children. Oh no, Bessie with those steel steps. I'd hit the deck if I were you. Billy's the only one in a safe spot here. Oh, big steel chair shot. Billy! Crashing and burning. And throwing herself back in harm's way. Ruby's been taken down. Madison! Oh my God, across the back. And she's fully unconscious there. The ref might need to check if Madison can still keep... Maybe I shouldn't have doubted the queen of the death match. But that was a very scary sight right there. Alright. Oh, right to the face. And now going for the pin here. Only a 1 count. And Ruby Bourne. Shocking Madison there as Ruby getting right back up, but I'm not. That's always been Ruby Bourne's MO. this never say die attitude which has rung throughout her career, and while it's never gotten her a world title so far, it's gotten her plenty of success and has gotten her the attention and adoration of several fans. Oh god! Sophia Muller, meanwhile, that brutal streak has gotten her plenty of success. Look at the way she's grabbing Billy here. Oh no. And 2 onto the chair there. Meanwhile, Madison Keys, who's still relatively new to the channel, look at this. Wait, Bessie! Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Madison Keys already in for a world of hurt from the looks of it. But look at Ruby Bourne here. Bit of power on display there. Incredible stuff. My word, Ruby Bourne with that incredible combo, just taking out Bessie Constantine. It takes a lot to truly take Bessie out of the equation. I think a hardcore match between Bessie and Madison Keys would be crazy stuff. You'd have, you know, Madison, who is no stranger to using weapons, and Bessie, who just doesn't seem to ever die. Oh my god, Ruby though! Going furious with that steel chair. An excellent display here from Ruby Bourne so far. Oh, Sophia Muller now. Taking Bessie into the corner. Oh, Bessie took one shot at her. Oh, whoa, whoa! Sophia dodged it, but did you see that fireball? My god. Bessie got one forearm strike from Sophia, said, fuck that fireball. That was incredible. It's a mile a minute with these matches. Good grief. You're not likely to see a kick-punch combo with these lot. Oh, nice dodge there by Ruby Bourne. Escaping the clutches of Madison Keys and going for a sleeper. She's been watching too many Gunfer matches. Oh, and it's not going to work out as well there. Oh, man. Or maybe she was trying to take notes from the challenger for the world title, Takara Matsuyama. Oh, there's a difference, Ruby. You're too nice to be Takara. Oh, German suplex there. And boom, with a lariat. My god. And there we see Ruby Bourne landing on the outside. Oh no. Alabama slam onto the steel chair. My god. If Bessie Constantine hadn't been there, I don't know if this match would still be going. Going for the pinfall now. One! Only at 1 count. My word. Oh, here we go. Some stiff kicks there. Madison Keys just hanging out outside. I imagine just trying to regain some energy. Holy! Wow! Not only strong, but precise. Bessie Constantine just threw Ruby Bourne halfway across the ring, landing directly on a steel chair. Bessie Constantine against these much smaller opponents right now is just getting to showcase her strength here. Like, she can lift anyone, no matter how big they are on the roster, I feel. Oh, nice DDT right there. But against those smaller, lighter opponents, she has to just throw them around. Oh, now look at this, going for the pin here. Oh, nice work there by Sophia. Oh, the Kimura, but no! My god, if that had gotten any more cinched in, I think it would have risked fully snapping Madison Keys' arm there, that chair shot. And now, look at this. Madison Keys grabbing a hold of Sophia Muller. Imagine what it would mean for any of these wrestlers, none of them who have ever held a world title, if they could win, by beating Sophia Muller herself. That's a 5-time VGIW Women's World Champion, the longest reigning on-screen world champion. I mentioned before, obviously, with the likes of TTW and Kitsune Kingdom Classic, we've got, like, lore, meaning that even though VGIW said 7 years ago, technically there's lore stretching back further than that. But in terms of on-screen reigns, nobody's reigned longer as a world champion than Sophia Muller. Oh, God. Look at that Billy fighting back. She's just that good. It's why for a long time I called her the status quo of VGIW, because even now, even, you know, this has been the longest stretch she's had without the world title, she's still a scary being. Like, there is no one like her. Oh, wait a minute, Ruby Bourne. Holy cow! Bessie's like twice her size. Oh my goodness. Ruby Bourne, that never say die attitude, and just can convince her to do insane things. It means that I'm always looking forward to a Ruby Bourne match because it's usually going to be very entertaining. Oh, look at that. Kicks to the face. Down she goes. Oh, springboard forearm. And going for the pin here. 1, 2. Oh, there's the kick out. And now, Ruby Bourne getting back up. Grabbed by Sophia Muller here. And look at that, easily launching. Meanwhile, oh my God, Madison barely dodging another slam with the chair shot, with the steel step, sorry. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Billy trying to do the unthinkable and take out Sophia Muller. Knee strike to the midsection and right across the back of the head. Great work there by Billy. Meanwhile, Madison Keys currently just absolutely, dog walking Bessie. Is that? I hope that's not a rude thing to say. Oh man, look at this though. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Okay, dog walking just means overpowering. Good, I got it. I did use it right. Hooray! Whenever I use a new bit of terminology, I get a bit nervous that it's going to actually mean something horrendous. And I never want to say anything like that. Oh man, they better be careful they don't get donkey punched in this match. Oh! Boom! Oh, Billy, you were a bit too sprightly there. It looks like you needed to be dealt with. There's the neck breaker. Oh no. Grabbing a hold of Ruby Bourne now. And Ruby, look at that, telling Ruby Bourne to bring it on. Madison Keys is gonna get it. Oh, wait, Ruby Bourne realizing now she's trapped between Sophia Muller and Bessie Constantine. I think Madison Keys knew what she was gonna do, knew that all along. Making Ruby Bourne panic. Even though they didn't end up doing anything, I think Madison Keys just wanted to get into Ruby's head there. It can be just as much methodical play wrestling as it is physical. Oh, man. And it's great to see that. It's great to see the different wrestlers and the different ways that they will strategize. You got Bessie Constantine and Sophia Muller, who in different ways rely on their strength advantage to get to take control. You got the likes of Ruby Bourne, who has this never say die attitude, who always tries to push herself beyond her limits to gain a victory. And you got Madison Keys, who not only is a hardcore wrestler, but seems to be very tactical at the same time. Definitely going to be the smartest one in the ring in many of her matches, I have to imagine. And if she can take advantage of stuff like Ruby Bourne playing, Ruby Bourne's playing hero, then she could theoretically, catch anyone in a bad spot. Oh, Madison Keys getting back into the ring here as Billy tries to go for the pin here. No dice. Not even, stopped before it could even get started. Oh, clapping the sides of the head there, Bessie. Meanwhile, a wheelbarrow stunner from Billy. And now Ruby Bourne flying through the air. And now taking over to the corner. Oh, nice strike to the midsection. Oh, the Kimura! The Kimura! Oh my god. Look at that. That Kimura. No, nice roll up right there. Good stuff. Oh, into the corner. Meanwhile, Sophia Muller. My god. Go for the pin on Madison Keys. Bessie breaks it up. Billy grabs a hold of Sophia. Meanwhile, Bessie grabs a hold of Madison. Oh my goodness. Madison there grabbing the leg. You got to wonder if there's potentially an injury. Remember, don't go anywhere. After this is our main event. Prince Bates from Outrage Combat Wrestling is going to be taking on a VGIW legend in the Crusher. The Crusher, been around since the TTW days, has always been seen as like a final boss, made his presence felt when VGIW had the brand split back in the day with Mountaintop and Genesis. Oh my goodness. And even to the now one of the biggest acquisitions for Aaron Storm in his Storm System Worldwide expansion. Oh man. Oh my god. There we go with the leg drop. And that beat down there, nice work. Into the corner. Oh my god, wait, no, hang on. No way Sophia gonna manage this. Holy shit! That required a lot of strength there by the 5-time Women's World Champ. Oh, what a lariat though from Reborn. And now into the corner. In comes Madison Keys once again with that steel chair. Hitting Billy with the steel chair, then Ruby scoot slamming her at the same time. Oh, to the back of the head. Madison Keys seeing stars. And now, oh, here we go. Oh, nice reversal. Another big lariat. I think Ruby Bourne's starting to run out of steam. She's still trying to hit big moves, but I don't think Ruby Bourne has the energy to keep flying around. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, look at this. No way! Bloody hell, she's managed it. Oh, but Bessie with the breakup. And now, here we go. Right across the chest. Oh my god, laying out Ruby Bourne there. Oh, dodging that clothesline. Oh no, look at this. Oh, driving down. And now Sophia Muller rushing at Bessie, but Bessie there overpowering Sophia Muller. Madison Keys there with that elbow strike. Lovely wheelbarrow stunner there from Billy to Bessie on the outside now. And now Madison Keys going for the pinfall. 2, and there's the kick out. Still, Madison Keys trying to make her presence felt here in the VGIW channel by beating a 5-time Women's World Champion, but it's never going to be that easy. Big splash there into the corner. And now, look at this. Going over to the corner. Look at her fly high. Oh man, here we go. It's... My god, I've never seen that before. A flying neck breaker. I don't, like, genuinely, like, I'm sure there are times I've seen moves so rarely that I forget I've seen them before. I don't think I guarantee you I've never seen a leaping neck breaker. That is some smarts on the part of Madison Keys. My god. Look at that, though. Oh, not enough, though. The match continues. Oh my god, this is going to be a hard match to follow up, but I guarantee the main event is going to be something special. You know, when you get those two together, Prince Bates and the Crusher. All right. Look at this, Sophia Muller with the DDT. Ruby Bourne hit there with that strike. And now, oh, German suplex. Billy stops the pin from happening though. Whoa, springboard drop kick there. And now Bessie Constantine taking Billy over to the corner. Oh, Ruby barely dodging that from Sophia. Oh, pinfall. Nice breakup though. And now Sophia with a German suplex to Madison Keys. And look at this big clothesline. And now Sophia going to the outside here. And back in. What is the plan? Oh, the 5-time world champ. Oh, nice block there. And, oh no. Look at that. Belly to belly. But Sophia's exhausted. This 5-way match has definitely taken a lot out of our competitors. Big chokeslam there from Bessie Constantine to Madison Keys. And now, look at this. Just huge clubbing blows. And now Bessie looking to take out Sophia, but Sophia easily escapes. Oh, Billy challenging Ruby Vaughan there on the outside, mocking her. Meanwhile, Sophia Muller ramming into Bessie Constantine. Bessie's not going down that easily, though. And now, grabbing a hold of Sophia Muller once again. Oh my god, nice takedown by Madison Keys. Big scoop slam, and down goes Sophia Muller. And now Ruby Vaughan and Bessie Constantine ready to clash. Up in the air. And down. Madison Keys now. Whoa! Holy crap! She just knocked Bessie Constantine clean out. Now grabbing a hold of Ruby Vaughan here. Look at this! Oh my god! Billy's trying to put things away against Bessie, but 2, 3, Madison Keys! There's the free count, sorry. Madison Keys wins the match by beating Ruby Vaughan. Holy cow. Major W to Madison Keys. That was a hard-fought victory right there. Wow. Now it's time for our main event of the evening. Here we go. Prince Bates of Outrage Combat Wrestling is going to be taking on this man right here. The Crusher. The Crusher is a menace throughout his career on the VGIW channel, in VGIW lore. It doesn't matter where you look. The Crusher, a 4-time world champion. He's won 2 Regal Rampage matches. He's been a Trios champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion. He's been a 2-time Kitsune Kingdom Men's World Champion, a 1-time TCW World Champion, and a 1-time VGIW Limitless World Champion. The Crusher has laid waste to so many people in such brutal ways. Crusher, in his time in VGIW Genesis when that was around, was a sight to behold. And now the Crusher, lying in wait here. Oh, here we go. There he is, Prince Bates. Making his way down to the ring here from Outrage Combat Wrestling. Like I've said before, we've always had wrestlers from Outrage Combat Wrestling on the active roster for VGIW. They're basically regulars on the VGIW channel. They are part of the VGIW roster. But the Orc has recently, because he's still preparing for he's preparing OCW's return in 2K26. There's a few more OCW wrestlers, at least in the short term, that Orc wants to get ready. So he's showcasing them here. He wants the word of Outrage Combat Wrestling to be felt, even in its absence. So he feels that by having them wrestle some matches over on VGIW, that Outrage Combat Wrestling can make themselves known here. Now, I've heard Prince Bates, the way that I've heard about Prince Bates is he's looked at the legends of Outrage Combat Wrestling, the likes of Platinum Pete, for instance, of Mad Boar, and he said, they are nothing compared to me. Prince to you means God. Now bow, is the way that Prince Bates has talked to the likes of the Orc. Oh! And you can see there, Prince Bates, right now, battling back and forth with the Crusher here. And, oh, nice takedown. There's quite the size discrepancy here, as the Crusher is built like no one I've ever seen before. Of course, Crusher, VGIW through and through, made by myself. Out of character moment there. The Crusher, has been a menace here on the VGIW channel for such a long time. Even though he's a veteran, Prince Bates might want to learn to respect his elders in this case. Oh, let's see incur the wrath of the Crusher. Right now, though, Prince Bates is holding his own pretty damn well. Right to the back of the head there, the Crusher with that strike. Oh, now look at that, slapping the taste out of the Crusher's mouth. Oh, man. Big strikes right there to the Crusher. And right now, the Crusher looking to be in a bad state. Oh, man. And now, look at this, going for the arm. Oh, no, going for the fingers. Oh, my goodness. That is nasty. Oh, no, he's not stopping. The ref's got to get involved here at some point, because if the finger gets broken here, then we'd have to call the match off here. Oh, now look at this. Huge shots here from Prince Bates. And a big chop here. Another chop. Remember, because of the relationship that VGIW and RCW has, we may be seeing more from Prince Bates in the future in 2K26 on this very channel, and vice versa. That's one of the, it's the only, it's something that we do sometimes with collaborations. You see a lot of VGIW wrestlers appear on Shockwave Sports, usually in the short term at least, sometimes in the long term, but that's at Shockwave's discretion, really, and vice versa. Oh, what a throw there. But like I said, there are RCW wrestlers that have been appearing here on the VGIW channel for years. Like I said before, though, VGIW will be opening itself up to more collaborations and cameos from other wrestlers from different E-Feds in 2K26. So be sure to reach out. Oh, man. Of course, in the early stages, though, we will be preparing VGIW itself to make sure that VGIW is properly ready on its own in the early stages. So we can't label anything concrete from the off. Big boot right there. Nice work. And when I say we, I mean I, for the most part, honestly. Like I've said before, 80 to 90% of the wrestlers you see on the VGIW channel are made by myself. Oh, here we go. Big fly through the air there. The Crusher taking down Prince Bates. Oh, man. And now Prince Bates getting back up now. Oh, into the ring post. The Prince is going to want to get back into the ring as quick as possible. He doesn't want to risk a count out here. Not on his first match here on the VGIW channel. That would be an embarrassing way to go out. Alright, the Prince is getting back into the ring here. And now, big arm drag. And now, crank. Look, no, he's going for the eyes. He's going for the eyes. Oh my goodness. First the fingers, now the eyes. Prince Bates is going to do whatever it takes to get one over on the Crusher here. Going for a pinfall now. 2. Oh, man. The Crusher. Look at that. Still going strong right now. And now Prince Bates. Oh, caught perfectly. The Crusher getting back in now. Oh, no. And Prince Bates, this is why the Crusher is one of the best. Wait a minute! Prince Bates with the escape! Escaping those multiple vertical suplexes! Crusher is known for the way he can hoist other wrestlers around. Oh, and Prince Bates now going to be hit with a joke. No! Prince Bates! No way! 1, 2! Front the Crusher with a kick out. But Prince Bates is reversing all the Crusher's big moves. What's he thinking here? Holy cow. He's not going to be added. Oh my God! 1, 2, 3! No way. Did he just do that? He took all of the Crusher's big moves and rendered them meaningless. The Orc is onto something here. You can see plenty more of Prince Bates in Outrage Combat Wrestling when he makes his big return, but of course, in the short term, subscribe to the VGIW channel to see more of what Bates has in store. Holy cow.